And we are back with another Worldwide Chocolate Flight Club package. We have arrived at June and it is about to be summertime. It's getting real warm. The entire country is steaming hot. The central states are in the hundreds every day. Fortunately up here it's only in the 70s, 80s, so love that New England summertime weather. And we are sticking with a Father's Day theme this month. So May's for mom in the same way that June is for dad. So we're going to jump right into it and cover June's Flight Club package. One thing that dads love more than anything is dad jokes. So definitely put in a decent amount of time getting some good dad jokes together for this segment and looking forward to hearing your feedback. So to begin our June Flight Club package, we will be traveling to Dublin, Ireland, which you can see right up here on the map, and we will be tasting Butlers Caramel Crunch Milk Chocolate Bar. Irish puns are not known to be too offensive, but we can patty like the Irish and really indulge in this luxuriously creamy and chocolatey treat. Butlers Chocolates was actually founded in 1932 by Marion Butler, although at that point in time it was named Chesnu Chocolates. There were a few ownership transitions, although the company finally came to the Butlers name in the 1980s. Fast forward to today, and Butlers has over 400 employees across their network of retail locations in Ireland, as well as their factory. They're trying to create the most delicious chocolates to look after you in particular to the best of their ability, and this bar is a true testament to their quality. You've been struck by a smooth caramel and Irish. I had a Guinness to go along with this as I'm a big proponent of beering happy, but I suppose I will settle for this Butler's Caramel Crunch Bar, and it is quite the delectable treat. You'll also find crunchy hazelnut pieces mixed in alongside the caramel, really bringing this together with a nice crunch factor. And that just about covers our Butlers feature for the June Flight Club package. I hope you have enjoyed the Irish shenanigans as much as I have, and we will be moving on to our next tasting. So now that we are departing Dublin, Ireland, we'll be taking a quick trip back over to Belgium, and we'll be visiting another familiar face, Cote Chocolates. I knew you were truffle when you walked in. Cote's bar is absolutely dark, rich, and impeccable. It is a semi-sweet dark chocolate with a smooth and rich dark truffle filling, really showing off their Brussels in the industry. All of Cote's cocoa is Cocoa Life certified in an effort to create a better and more sustainable world for those cocoa farmers out there, and you can really chalk up their success to 139 years in business. If you're interested in learning a bit more about the Cote brand history and kind of how it's changed throughout time, I have actually put together a timeline of the brand on the website, of which I will link in the description below. One of the finest and richest dark chocolate Belgian confections that you will come across, and this is just another hit out of the park that we've been able to include in the June Flight Club package. So now that we have covered the Cote Dark Truffle Bar, we will be departing Belgium and taking a flight to Eureka, California to visit yet another familiar face, Dick Taylor Craft Chocolate. Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? And we are back with a staff pick, Dick Taylor's 70% dark chocolate bar with straight bourbon whiskey. When you think of Dad and Father's Day, sometimes spirits like whiskey come to mind, so what better way to celebrate Father's Day than have one of our finest whiskey-infused chocolate bars included in this month's Flight Club package. This is a staff pick of ours, and it is a limited release, so Dick Taylor is no longer producing this blend. Dick Taylor is collaborating with Alchemy Distillery, a local, distillery up in the Northern California area, and they are soaking their Belizean cacao nibs in oak bourbon whiskey barrels for 5 months prior to creating chocolate. This blend has complex and pronounced notes of bourbon and oak, and it is truly a one-of-a-kind tasting experience. Whiskey certainly improves with age. As the older I get, the more I like it, and this will surely lift your spirit. So to continue on with the rye humor, we will be moving on to our next tasting. I caught my dog eating my shoes. Now he has a great taste in footwear, and we are on to taste Artisan chocolate out of Provo, Utah, right in this area. So we'll be departing Eureka right down to Provo. We've included 3 mini bars from Taste this month, all of which are pretty unique blends. 2 are from their Explore Utah Valley line, and we're going to jump right in. What do you call a lot of cherries coming together to create music? A jam session, and our first feature is the 65% dark chocolate bar with dried tart cherries, paying tribute to historic Provo in Utah. This blend was inspired by festive summer gatherings and is really a great flavor combination when you have the dried tart cherries, of which Taste Artisan Chocolate is also procuring from local farmers in Utah. Why is a bee's hair always sticky? They use honeycomb, and the next bar we're tasting is the 64% dark milk chocolate bar with honeycomb infusion. This blend is using raw honeycomb candy for a blissfully crunchy combo, and the 64% dark milk is one of the darkest milk chocolates that we have available at Worldwide Chocolate. This is one of my personal favorite flavor combinations, and you do not find too many honeycomb flavor infusions. This blend will have you coming back for more and buzzing around like crazy. It is unbelievable. Is it warm in Peru? It's not chilly. And the third bar we have is the Porcelana Single Origin Peru 75% dark chocolate bar. The Porcelana cacao beans are actually known to be white in color. They have quite an interesting hue, and you know, it's interesting to see that something white you can transform into something brown and have it taste this good and unique. The Porcelana blend will yield tasting notes of Concord grape, honey, vanilla, and you might be picking up some lighter notes of citrus and toast. The Porcelana beans are some of the most sought out cocoa beans available for all chocolate makers worldwide, and we are yet again thrilled that we can include such a high quality blend in this month's package. These blends are also available in full-size bars, but to give you a greater range of Taste Artisan chocolate, we wanted to include 3 minis as opposed to 1 large bar. So now that we have covered Taste Artisan chocolate, we'll be moving on to our in-flight treats. I usually like my cocktails with ice and bitters, but that's a bit old-fashioned. And this month's in-flight treats are Aschba's German brandy-filled chocolates. We have 2 bottle-shaped chocolates for you here, and they are coming to you in this little bag. The wrapper with the blue looking cap is a milk chocolate, and that with a red looking cap is a dark chocolate. Both of these have a liquid Aschba Uralt brandy infused in it, surrounded by a sugar crust that is then enrobed in chocolate. When consuming these, do keep in mind it is a actual liquid center, so you don't want to bite it in half, otherwise you'll be reeking booze, and then if you get pulled over, you know, who knows, whirlwind of trouble. So you either want to, you know, maybe nip off the top, and then you could dump the liquid brandy in and then finish it off. Or my preference is just throw it all back at once and let the brandy, chocolate, and sugar crust mix together on your palate, and that is really one of the best flavor combos that you can have. We're happy to include another winner, or should I say winners, for Father's Day with a milk and dark chocolate combo. I would suggest saving and giving them to your dad, or tasting them for yourself, and then, you know, you could get him a full box of these Aschba brandy chocolates online and ship it to him. But with that being said, we've just about covered our June Flight Club package. Here's to all the dads out there. Happy Father's Day. This one's for you. We hope you've enjoyed these whiskey and brandy liquor infusions as much as we do here at Worldwide Chocolate. Looks like it's going to continue to be a pretty hot summer, so until next month's Flight Club package, stay cool, eat, sleep, breathe chocolate. Cheers.